that the authors of this book didn't talk in terms of holding their hands as one of the things you do in client management. They went back to the mathematics.
Even I have a lot of attorney, they really tough, and but when they came to my office and they develop a good relationship with you, and you talk to them, is amazing. It's beyond the number.
I'm guessing you're a really good financial advisor.
I know.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, you've impressed me as someone with a lot of brain and a lot of heart.
Oh, thank you. I feel lucky that I get to know you and talk to you, and so I can learn something because you in the business for a long time, and then you also write a lot of article. And so you obviously is someone in the industry that we can look up to. So I told my home office, I told my boss that I'm so lucky that I get to talk to you. Colin,
Well, thank
I
you.
know that I don't know how you feel about him saying this, but I really speak from the sincerity that I'm saying this.
Well, I appreciate it. I do. I like to think I have something to share. It's
Oh,
this
absolutely.
course. This course has been interesting because I find the textbook and I don't agree quite a bit of the time.
I just kind of grin and bear it.
So it's I think that there are terms here that are worth understanding,
I look for kind
but
of
that hand-holding piece, including for yourself, if it's your portfolio.
Today, I have some.
I don't know how you've been looking at the last
today they're all up like
while
crazy.
here, Colin, but
gangbusters.
I know you have investments, and I'm guessing
everything
that
else
they're
seems to be
fluctuating.
down.
How do you treat yourself?
That's right. Yeah, it's been difficult lately though because there have seemed to be many days where nearly everything is down, and that strikes me as being somewhat unusual, or it's against kind of what we've all.
Well, that's why they call it asset allocation, I mean, that's the idea, is that something's picking up the bad stuff.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah?
Mm.
Well, at the risk of treading on my own notions there, isn't that recency bias? And that's why it's useful to know some of these terms, is that you can apply it to, when you catch yourself in doing those things, it's useful to know that it's got a term. But yeah, I think that it's easy to look at the recent past and believe it's going to replicate. And I think that's part of the lesson of the Occupy movement is I think we're in a state of
I don't remember
something's changing, something's going on.
in
the 60s we had the something's happening, but you don't know what it is phrase in Bob Dylan's song. If you can finish that, you get extra credit.
It is. It's something is going on.
Either one of you?
Economies.
About what?
It's even bigger than
song.
that, really.
Something's happening here, but you don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because. Mm-hmm.
Do you, Mr. Jones? And money's right there in the middle of it. If you think about how we've changed our relationship to money over the past 60 years, it's pretty awesome. We've gone from an heavy agriculture society to almost non-existent agriculture society. 2%, 37% after World War II, 2% now.
Change is happening. Their
over the last 100 years,
becoming more of one with money.
What we thought was the way life was lived 100 years ago is not the way life is lived now.
Even the Arab Spring.
Go back 40 years, Same
a bit
thing.
to do with it in reality.
It's not
as
so
more people
different, but
concentrated
it's pretty
in
different.
cities,
No
you know,
computers.
eventually the way they interacted with what was around them, and yes, money and attitudes toward it, had at least some impact on that.
So you have the haves, you have the have-nots, you have the people in power, you have the people not in power. You have agriculture being less and less a part of how, although China still has a pretty substantial agrarian economy.